All right, real quick. It's week 3, and it's shot number 3. And I did that shot earlier today, about 8 hours ago, actually. And I just didn't get a chance to do the video right after the shot. But week 3, shot 3, how do I feel? Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually feel pretty fucking good. You know, I'm sleeping. Man, I'm 41, so I'm sleeping like I used to sleep in my 20s. I'm getting really good sleep, and what do you want to say? I don't know if I want to say mental focus, because, you know, I still get sidetracked. You know, I'm doing this, and then I think, oh man, I'm going to check this out on my phone, and I get distracted from things in that sense. But you know, when I do a task, I just feel like I'm more mentally devoted to that task. I'm starting to feel good enough now to where I could put on a pair of running shoes and go for a jog, or take my bike out, or, you know, load up a bunch of shit in my car to go to the shooting range for a couple hours. I am feeling pretty good. Now, I guess, to be honest with you, and if you remember when we started this, where I said I felt like 0. Well, I'm going to tell you now, I'm feeling between 25 and 35%. We'll call it 30. I'm feeling pretty energetic. I'm feeling I've always been very positive. I mean, that's one of my key attributes, is my positivity. But I'm just feeling like extra. You know, I used to be worried at work all the time if I did one little thing. I just was always worried about getting fired. Man, if I just, you know, oh my God, I forgot to do this. You know, I left work and I'm like, oh, I forgot to do that before I left. And man, I'm definitely getting fired. I'm definitely getting fired. I just had that, where, that I don't know what you'd want to call that, non-confidence, or just worried all the time. Dude, I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way when I leave work. You know, everything's good. I don't worry about any of that crazy shit, you know. So yeah, I would say if you're just starting the testosterone, and again, everybody's body's different, how you absorb it. You know, there's controversy, as I research this myself. There's controversy on injecting it into the muscle versus injecting it into the fat, the absorption rate. You know, you'll come across that stuff as you look into this, and there's controversy about how deep in the muscle you inject it. And I'm using a half inch. What the fuck they call that fucking? I know I mentioned it before, but it's insulin needle. I'm using a half inch 30 gauge insulin needle, and it takes a minute or two for you to get that shot in, because that needle's small and that stuff's pretty viscous. So, you know, it doesn't matter how hard you push, it can only go in so quick. But anyway, as far as giving that shot in my thigh with the half-inch insulin needle, yeah, I think I'm doing all right. Because like I said, I get home now. When I get home now, you know, if there's something I need to do, I can go ahead and do it. I don't feel smoked. I don't feel fucking wore out, beat to death. None of that shit. So, now as far as the losing weight, I'm not losing any weight. I'm not losing any weight. I step on the scale, it still fluctuates. You know, if I go home and I don't eat anything, I can step on that scale and I'm like 231, 232. And then if I have like a ham sandwich or something like that, I can get on that scale. A ham sandwich and like a little mini Pepsi. What are those 9-ounce, 10-ounce little mini Pepsis? 7 ounces, something like that. I can eat that sandwich, drink that little mini Pepsi, get on the scale. I'm 234, maybe 235. So what I'm gonna call dry weight in the morning before I eat anything, I'm about 228 to 230. And I check that almost every morning, like every other morning. Or actually, believe it or not, I think I check it like about once a week. I'm not noticing any difference yet. But I'm expecting to see that difference in about month 2 to month 3. I'm hoping to be built up enough by then to where you just got lots of energy and man, you can't wait to go jogging. You can't wait to, you know, your body just wants to be active, you know. But anyway, that's my little weekly report on the testosterone, and we'll catch you next Thursday.